Is my mic on?
You're right.
Turn my headphones up.
Oh yeah. Feels good. Feels good.
Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back. It's your boy, GQ Jamal, the one and only, your boy, yours truly, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself, GQ Jamal, and this is GQTV. And this is where we review, pay homage, and just talk about shows and movies from both past and present. And as always, like in every video, I have to say thank you again for tuning in. By watching this video, I really appreciate it a lot. Make sure y'all go check out my YouTube channel. That is GQ Jamal. Make sure y'all go check out my reviews, check out my reaction videos, check out my content, show some love, like my videos. I really appreciate it a lot. Now, for the second time, we have a special guest. This man is not a special guest. He's family. I've been on his platform numerous times. So he's family, guys, a pretty great guy, chill guy. So everyone, give it up for my boy, Rich ManZ. What's up, Rich? How are you doing, man?
Appreciate it, man. Hey, man. I love the all the response you gave it to me, man. I feel at home, man. I feel at home.
Yeah,
baby.
man, you're family now, man.
Yeah.
Not that special guest, man. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
especially in the GQTV, bro.
You can say I'm like
So-
Brahman,
Oh, you're like, bro, man,
Lord,
for the fifth flow, coming through the window, coming through the window with the ice cream sandwich, with the ice cream sandwich pajamas. Yeah, with the raincoat. He had a yellow raincoat with the white boots.
Yeah.
Coming through that spot looking like Charlie Brown.
Oh, classic. Those were classic episodes.
Oh, bro, man, from the fifth flow. But yeah, so today we're gonna talk about this movie. Actually, two of these movies. This movie right here is one of the funniest movies, especially in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Ice Cube, he had Friday in the 90s. So fast forward to the early 2000s. To me, this is one of like the most solid like series.
Yeah.
I don't think this series had like a bad sequel. They're all solid in my opinion.
Yeah.
But today we're gonna talk about Barbershop. So Rich, before we talk about Barbershop the movie, what do you think about like the whole barbershop culture? What does that mean to you?
Man.
Like,
yeah, like
what?
Yeah, no, sorry to cut you off, GQ. I know where you're alluding. I could already feel it. It's like I could finish the sentence off. Like the whole idea of like the barbershop, especially within like the African American, Black culture, it's a place of, as we spoke earlier about coming home, what I mean? Once we do these collabs, it's like, it's like coming home. I feel like when I go to the barbershop, especially when I was in between school or even work, it was like I'm coming home, you're coming back to the kingdom,
Right.
Yeah. It's like where everything is just off, filter, what I mean? It's like, I learned like some of my, as YouTube on the freestyles, the freestyles and waving, I learned that from the barbershop,
Right.
That's it. Just the way how people like, like the slang, just like certain kind of phrases, what I mean? Like, what up though,
I definitely feel you, man. I feel like the barbershop is the way of life. Just like you said, especially in the Black culture. It's like it's like first day of school, you have to go get the cut. You have to get a fresh cut. You have to like find that specific barber that won't like mess up your fade or like mess up your hairline, because messing up your hairline, that is like, if your hairline is messed up, that will ruin your day, bro. That will ruin your week. That will ruin Like you have to wait
like
2 weeks for your stuff to grow back.
Sometimes free, you know.
3, yes, yeah,
Yeah,
depending who it is.
I swear, even man, for me, I don't know if it was the same thing with UGQ. Like I had like the barber that I would always go to. Like he was on the third to the right. You know when you come in
He
like
said
it's
third
like
to the right.
and I was like, oh, who have I got? All right, him. And it's like I had to routine. If he wasn't there, sometimes I would be like, you know what, I'm not gonna cut it. You know, I'm gonna wait till he comes back.
Have your go-to barber.
Yeah.
Like no disrespect to all the barbers in the world, but you just have to have your go-to barber. And I think there's a rule, like I don't know what I was watching. A barber cannot cut your clients. Another barber cannot cut your clients.
Exactly. Your return, your regular client, they got the regulars. The regular clients, they cannot touch it. You know, it's like putting your hand in the cookie jar. It's like you.
People just don't realize like once you find that right barber, like they have like the right vibe, if they're like all around a good person, and they are like clean with how they're like super clean about cutting your stuff, like that's like rare to find.
I swear, that's why I tried not to change barbers.
Right.
Like I really, even back in the UK and even when I was going back and forth to the States, I had like a specific barber. Even in Atlanta, when I was in Atlanta for a bit, I had my specific barber. I was like, okay, what was his name again? I think it was Deontay. His name was Deontay. I was like, yo, give me the favor. I don't even have to say anything. I'm just coming to see like the usual.
Barbers know what. Yeah, barbers should know your usual cut.
Yes.
And it's not only just getting a cut. Barbers. I like the fact that barbers give you game of life. They give you like inspiration, motivation.
Yeah. So it's like a lifestyle, when you go to the barbers and that. Like I would always pick these like nuggets of knowledge, going to the barbers, just like again how you relationships, even like sometimes finances, bro, they call me young blood,
What up, young blood?
Yeah,
young whippersnapper.
Oh, whippersnapper. Make sure you stay on. I know you remember this. If you see like House Party, when Robin Harris is speaking to Kid, it's like keep your minds on the
mind and off them gals.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would get those verses from these guys in the barbers. I'm telling you, legit. I was like, okay, they must know what they're saying.
Yeah. So we're just gonna get on to the movie Barbershop, starring Ice Cube, and there's so many actors and actresses. I believe Barbershop had a solid cast.
Ooh. All-star cast. Yeah.
All-star, yeah, they had the solid cast. You had Ice Cube, you had Cedric the Entertainer, Troy Garrity, which he was on Ballers.
Oh, hey, Ballers.
Yeah. Hey, go check out Rich ManZ's Ballers review. I just watched that the other day.
Oh,
great review.
Hey man.
Man, my man Troy was not getting no love in the first Barbershop.
Oh man. Eminem, it was
Isaac.
Slim Shady,
Isaac was not getting no love in the first one. He had the fine black girl. He was swagged out, dripped out in the
he had the
first
do-rag,
one. He had the do-rag. Yeah, he had a Sean John fit.
Yeah. That guy, man.
And who else was in there? Anthony Anderson.
Yeah.
And Lawrence Tate's brother.
Yes. Oh my God. He was in Don't Be a Menace.
He was in Don't Be a Menace.
Dad.
Yeah. Hey man, Anthony Anderson was hilarious, man.
I think, to be honest, GQ, I'm not saying he's underrated, but I think some people don't know how talented he is.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see him from there, some people don't know that Anthony Anderson had a sitcom. Like, I used to watch this, like the
All About the Anderson.
Yeah. I used to watch that with the dad from Good Times. I think John Amos. This is way back. I used to watch that same time Eve was on. Like Eve used to be on TV, so I used to watch that. And like, if you see him now, and like, all the success he's got with like Blackish and all that, he's a pretty good comedian.
He's a pretty good like actor.
Yeah,
and he was on one of the Law and Orders.
Yeah,
I think it was the original one.
Is it the one with because I know Ice-T like dominates Law and Order. I don't know which season.
Hey, Law and Order have like 10 series, like spin-off series.
Oh my God.
I cannot keep up with Law and Order.
I think he was even in that during the 90s. Like, we're talking New Jack City, Ricochet time. He's been on it for a while. I love Ice-T. Man loves Ice-T.
Ice-T. Then we also have you mentioned Eve. Hold on.
Yes.
Woo! Hold on.
We gotta give her.
Holy!
I gotta take a sip for this.
Yo, take a sip of that. Yo, Terry. Hey, Terry. I drunk your apple juice. Hey, come at me, GQ Jamal.
Yes.
Hey, for those who was wondering who drank the apple juice, I drank the apple juice. You did. Nah, I think that was Eve's first like role.
Yeah.
No.
Man.
Yeah, maybe one or second role.
A second role. I don't remember seeing Eve. Like, I saw her in sitcoms. Like, she had a sitcom, Eve, which I believe was around the same time. And she also did a cameo in 101. Like, this is like the late season. She was like the waitress. If anyone's seen that cameo, please put the episode down below. But I saw her in some guest spots. Because
at that time, Eve was like one of the most underrated hip hop artists, female hip hop artists. Like, she was on top.
Yeah.
And when she was doing that, and she was on Barbershop, that was a good look for her. But yeah, who took my apples?
Oh my God, man, Eve.
I
always loved Eve, man. Like, I think it's just like.
Oh yeah, Eve is.
Yeah.
Eve is fine. Still is. So is. Damn.
And yeah, as you mentioned, even like the big like female artists, like, after like, I would say like Little Kim in the 90s, and Missy Elliott came in. I think Eve was definitely the you could say like the successor, or the one who was like the next one. Yeah, she's definitely like top 5 in the 2000s. Yeah, when it comes to like female MCs. Female MCs, 100. I forgot to put Foxy Brown. What's it? She appeared in Sunshine with Jay-Z, and there's a few other ones. I think it was Junior.
Hey, she was in that movie Woo. Have you seen Woo?
Yeah, I know. I was watching the trailer on YouTube of that. Yeah.
Most people don't know about Woo, but that's another topic for another video. Woo.
And Trippin'. If anyone knows about Trippin', like, it came out, yeah. That's another one. Like, some of these they don't know these gems from the.
No, man, the late 90s had those movies like 3 Strikes, and there's another one on Ride.
Like R.I.
Yeah.
Right, I think.
With
Doctor. No, it can't be. I'm thinking maybe it was Doctor.
Right, it was with No, that's The Wash.
That's The Wash. Sorry, my bad.
Ride is with Cedric the Entertainer, which we'll get to his part in a minute. Yeah. But John Willis was in it. Sticky Fingers.
Sticky Fingers. Out from next Friday.
Yeah. And who else? the bald guy from New York Undercover. I can't think of his name.
Oh man. Oh, that was the guy in oh no, it's not him. I was confusing him.
He was in Cool Runnings as well.
Cool Runnings.
Yeah, the tall bald guy.
The bald guy.
Bald guy.
The
Yeah, I
lead-
can't.
I cannot remember his name.
Hey, drop them comments in the
main one.
yeah if you know his name.
Mhm.
But yeah, people don't know. Hey, the late '90s, early 2000s had some heat.
I swear,
That's another video.
oh, man, definitely.
And Michael Eli, he's in this movie too. The first one, well, first two.
It's the first.
What do you think about Michael Eli? His character, Ricky.
It was funny, like because as I said, this was the same time when when I watched this, I think I was like 11 or 12. It came 2001, 2002. Like One on One was on TV, Bernie Mac's show, Eve was on there. I used to get Michael Ealy and Robert Richard from One on One confused because they were like,
no.
I swear, I used to be like, yo, that's not the, I was like, that's the dude from One on One? No.
Arnez. Oh.
Shout out to Arnez.
You got him mixed up with the dude from Cousin Skeeter. Oh God.
Cousin Skeeter.
That's all good.
Nickelodeon classic.
Skeeter song. Oh man, we're getting off topic. Yeah, but yeah, Michael. Yeah, Ricky. I like that character in Barbershop. He was like ex.
Yeah, his ex thing. He's like an ex-con.
Ex-con trying to do right.
Yeah, and he comes in and he gets into that little he gets into that little predicament with like Anthony Anderson.
He did a bogus, bro.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they're related.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a bogus, bro. Like, who this? Like, this Ricky badass. Like, yo, guess where I'm at? Like, where? I'm in jail. I'm a two-time felon. And like, oh, you're gonna be long gone.
Yeah.
Don't drop the soap. Oh man.
Barbershop one. I think he's later. Think Like a Man.
Yep.
There was another film with him and Kevin Hart.
All About Last Night or something like that.
That's the
About
one.
Last Night. Yeah, that was a great. That's an underrated movie, to be honest. And of course, the heart of the movie, of the Barbershop movies, we have to talk about Cedric the Entertainer because Cedric was the funniest character in this movie. Yo, Eddie, leave that dude alone. Sit your old ass down. My man Eddie had the afro. It was like,
yeah, it looked like he was marching in the civil rights movement. The Million Man Marchers.
No.
Oh my God.
Hey, it's funny when you said that because in that scene, they were having a conversation about Jesse Jackson, like Rosa Parks. Like, Eddie, you cannot say that about Rosa Parks.
He do nothing
but sit her black ass down. Yo. Then old dude got pissed. He was like, you better not say anything about Rosa Parks. And he said something about Jesse Jackson. Like, man, forget Jesse Jackson.
He's like, F Rosa Parks. I was just like,
Yo, Barbershop. I'm telling you guys, Barbershop 1 is hilarious from beginning to end.
Yeah, top to bottom.
You want to talk about the first sequel? Like, what do you think about the first Barbershop?
So man, like
as a movie,
the first, as you mentioned, like I'm coming off the heels of like how good the Friday series, was, I mean, like,
right.
Bringing all those like characters, especially like in the Black cinema, bringing those top, Chris Tucker, Ice Cube, Cat Williams, Mike Epps, and then how they were able to transition and go to this new route, the barbershop. And it's like it brought that Friday theme, but it was different. It's a new setting. You know, Ice Cube's
Yeah.
not playing Craig. You know, he's
Yeah,
more
it was
reserved
in
now.
Chicago.
Yeah, it's in Chi now.
Chicago wintertime.
Yeah, you know, so it was nice seeing Ice Cube in a different role. You know,
Yeah, because he was playing a father role,
like a big
trying to
brother.
still trying to figure life out, because I think in the first film, he wasn't motivated about running the barbershop.
Yeah.
He was trying to find all these get rich quick schemes.
Yeah, to kind of get out, and because his dad it got passed down to him. You know, they expound more on that on the second one about how Cedric knew Ice Cube's dad and that, so which was cool. But yeah, I always loved especially now we're in fall, in winter, like I always love watching like Barbershop, during this time, but it's a classic. It's as good as, it's like bringing the Friday series to a new generation for the through the 2000s. So that's what I think. The first one, especially.
Yeah, I definitely agree, because when I first watched the first film, I think the first film came out in 2002.
Yeah.
I was like 11, 12, going on 12.
Yeah,
I thought it was funny as hell.
Yeah.
I know Friday was great.
Yeah.
Barbershop was great too. It was like neck and neck each other.
I swear. Anyone who loves Friday would easily go into Barbershop. If you've watched if you've watched the first, like even two, and then you watch Barbershop, it's an easy, move to go into, because it's so good. Yeah, both great.
Then we forgot to talk about Jimmy. We forgot to talk about Jimmy, Sean Patrick Thomas, who was in Say the Last Dance before Barbershop.
Yeah, I saw him in that, and he actually had a little, it's this other movie. I think it's called Cruel Intentions. He's like the piano. Yeah, this is like late 90s. I watched that, around that time. But yeah, Sean Patrick
Jimmy
Thomas.
was just this. Jimmy was just this, man, stuck up.
I've met guys
snooty,
like that.
Yeah,
I've met
uptight.
That's where the relatability. I've had guys who are like the know-it-all. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, like X plus Y equals so and so.
This is like I'm sorry to cut you off, bro.
No, go for
this
it.
Is like Carlton dropping out of Princeton and he landed a job at Barbershop. That is Carlton in a nutshell, bro.
That is 100%. He has the same arrogance that because I'm smarter than you, I'm better than you. He
was putting down everybody. He was putting down. He was putting down Ricky.
Michael, he wasn't having it.
No, bro.
I'm educated, homie.
And he had this N1. He had this N1 moment when he said, "Man, a shellfish." He said something about what?
Shellfish. Shellfish, like something that he served him into dinner, and he got him. Yeah, it's like checkmate.
Yeah, for real. Then I forgot the other actor's name, but he played Dinka.
Yeah, the African.
Yeah. And my man threw that punch. He
mind your business. Oh my
He said,
God.
mind your business.
Mind your business. Hello, Mala. Hello, Mala. Hello, Mala. Hey.
Yes. And
this is hilarious, man.
Man, I was feeling for him, bro. Like he threw his flowers.
Yeah.
On the floor, like man,
and
man was simping, but
I swear, like, what did you think about like like Eve with like the guy who was just trash? That guy was in Eve the series as well. I forgot
that matchup, bro. Yeah,
that dude, like she just kept on going back to him, even though everyone in the barbershop.
I thought that was funny. Like when I watched Eve, I'm like, dang, girl, like you didn't learn your lesson in barbershop.
Did you kick him out? Yeah.
Oh, they are meant to be together. I'm just saying. But yeah, and of course, there was a lot of guest appearance in the first barbershop. You got Jalen Rose.
Yes.
He was in the first one. And who else was in barbershop? Oh, Deion Cole. Deion Cole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Deion Cole is
Experience, man. Ooh.
Deion Cole is funny, man.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
I
actually
watch him in Blackish.
in
He's
Blackish.
funny.
He's a very good like writer, so
Right.
he writes
Yeah.
comedy material for it was the Conan O'Brien, like the talk show.
Mm-hmm.
So he writes, and he was one of the writers for, I believe, Blackish also.
Oh yeah. He was very funny in Blackish, and I watched his stand up on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, go watch Deion's work, like stand up on like Netflix.
Definitely.
And also D. Ray Davis. D. Ray Davis.
Oh, D-Ray, man.
The first two. D.
Hey,
Ray
CDs,
was
man. I got your
he was
CDs. I got CDs. I got the new VMX, baby. The DMX.
hey, he was the original DVD man.
Yeah. True story. Just a little
What's up?
trivia. Like I had it was funny. Like majority of the times I had this is not like, cancel me, Rich Man 90s before I'm gonna say it. You
heard it himself. You heard it himself.
They would have like usually when DVDs would come into my like the barber store, they were Chinese. It was a Chinese lady. So that was the one who's always bought. There was often a time there would be a guy similar to D-Ray. He's African, and he had his whole he had the jacket, like just open. Like the DVD.
Bro, every city had a DVD, man, bro. Before the original DVD was released or the video set, every city had a DVD, man.
Everyone.
So I definitely know where you come from.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I could relate to so much. Like, you're cutting it. It's just like trying to get the fade in and you hit the door. The door just opened. And it's just like, okay, I got this Spider-Man. I got this.
I got the Spider-Man. I got the,
not even out.
Whatever movie was hot back in 2000s. Like, yo, I got this bad boy too, baby.
I got this bad boy in there. But yeah, true story. It's so true to the barbershop culture. That
right, everybody had that one person that sold you just some bootleg stuff. I'm like,
chain. Sometimes it was jewelry. It could have been like on the off occasions. It could be jewelry, but it was even music CDs. Because you gotta remember, in 2000s, it was like everything was still like the CD. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you had this big folder, the CD case.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little blank disc with writing like on Sharpies.
Yeah, like Kanye West.
Kanye West is.
Yeah, I had that.
And you had a track list on the blank CD.
On the place, yeah, they write it down. Oh my God, the good old days, man, early 2000s. Yeah. Shout out.
Oh man, I remember those days, man.
Today's episode of GQTV is brought to you today by... I'm just playing, nobody funding me. Let's go back to the show.
Barbershop 1 was like groundbreaking to me. And what do you think about Barbershop 2?
Right. So Barbershop 2, I honestly felt because when I watched it at the time, I was just excited to see another barbershop. I was like, yeah, oh yeah, they're coming back, Jimmy, Troy Garrity, like the whole crew is back, But as watching it as an adult, I did feel the first one didn't need a sequel. I felt the first, I was almost going to say Friday. I'm sorry. First barbershop, I thought it ended nicely. I was like, I don't think they need a second one. You know what I mean? It's like, I felt the same way with Friday, but then I appreciate next Friday and, the series much better, but I will say, because the last time I watched it was earlier this year, Barbershop 2, I still think it's good, not as good as the first one.
Oh, of course.
The first one.
But it still had its funny moments.
And I keep saying, one day we may have to bring out, because we did talk about like the best Black actresses of 90s, 2000s. Some people don't know how good Queen Latifah is, man.
Yes.
My God. Whew, big.
Yeah, Queen Latifah, that scene where they were like out back and
Barbecue.
Cedric and Queen Latifah was going at it. Yo, Queen Latifah was on Cedric's tail.
Yeah, Cedric even knew what time it was. When she
Oh, yeah,
saw
like,
boy, he was like, "Oh damn!"
Oh, damn.
You.
Oh,
Oh my god.
like for real. But yeah, same with when I first saw Barbershop 2, I was so excited for another sequel.
Yeah.
Same with you.
Yeah,
When I watched Barbershop 2, of course, it wasn't gonna be as great as Barbershop 1, but it still had funny moments. Like when when Keenan gave was it Alderman Benjamin, whatever his name was.
That guy who was like the I think he was running for office.
Alderman Brown,
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
He gave that man a haircut.
He started strangling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But even just Keenan, I hadn't
Kenan
seen
Thompson.
him since, of course, the series Keenan and Kel. So that was
Right.
That was a big deal seeing him there. And he was just he was Ice Cube's bothersome nephew, man. Like he was.
What do you think of Kenan Thompson?
Man, oh man, Keenan, because now he's from then to now, or just Barbershop?
Yeah.
Man,
Or you can whatever you feel like.
I was a big fan of Keenan and Kel. Anyone who says they didn't watch Keenan and Kel and they grew up in the 90s, they are lying.
It's like I know you had to watch all that. Then once you
that
found out
came
Keenan and Kel had a show,
exactly. So watch.
Like you had to watch Good Burgers.
I was just gonna mention that, from Keenan and Kel to Good Burger, and then there was a few other.
Oh, and Heavyweight,
yeah. I
and
remember Fat Albert. He played.
That's 2 and 3.
Yeah. So he's there, man. He was a pivotal character and actor from the 90s. Especially growing up and seeing him in Barbershop. It was nice to see him back in Barbershop too. And then then there's I've only seen him now. I think he's an SNL, cast member. But it's nice to see Keenan, because I'm just gonna keep it real. A lot of the actors and actresses of the 90s, some of them didn't survive.
Right. I was just about to say
like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Amanda from Amanda's Show. Those kid kind of actors, some of them, after the 90s ended, you never heard from them.
Right. Yeah, like you said, Amanda Bynes had a lot of potential.
Oh man, a lot. Before a Miley Cyrus, I think it was.
Yeah, she was original. She was original Miley Cyrus. She was original. But yeah, what I could appreciate about Kenan Thompson, we didn't really hear about too many negativity coming from Kenan Thompson.
Yeah.
Seemed like he had a solid career, a great career actually.
Yeah.
He was one of the few child actors that never had a drug problem or
criminal.
Or something like that.
But I did speak about this when I spoke about Jaleel White in Family Matters. I was saying he was another one, because a lot of them child actors, when they do transition to adult, some of them, it's a lot of other stuff affects them from making.
Yeah, he couldn't get away from being Urkel.
Yeah, and I feel Keenan, he was able to do it. Some were able to make it, but some I'm not, and it's more than just the majority.
Right, because people can easily say, oh, he's just that kid from All That, or Kenan Kel, the kid from Nickelodeon. How is he going to work well in this movie? Exactly. But they gave him a shot and he succeeds. So hats off to Kenan.
Salute.
Yeah. And what else can I say about Barbershop 2? It's a solid sequel, to be honest. There's not too much bad things I could say about Barbershop 2. I felt like it played role really well. You know?
Well. It's like we definitely watched it back. I felt it was a cool like continuation. You know, it didn't copy the first one because you know a lot of sequels,
because
they always copy the original, but it's just a different.
right.
You know,
Because in the second sequel, I think the plot was they were in competition with nappy cuts.
yes, the new
Yeah.
barbers across the street, like this new kind of techno. You know, they had the basketball that had the neon lights. I was like, oh, this is a barber store?
And my man Isaac finally got some love in the second sequel.
Yeah.
He started to become big headed.
Oh my god.
He's famous now.
Yeah.
He's shining.
He's shining, man.
He's shining.
Oh my god. He was killing.
And there was some jealousy.
Yeah. Oh my god, like, did you see that coming though? Like Robert Ely and Eve? Like,
no. I
mean,
I went back and watched the first one. There was a part where Ricky asked Terry, like, everything all right? Then I'm like, put two and two together. I'm like, okay.
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 Yeah. You know, definitely. Honestly, I can see it because even in the if Jimmy Sean Patrick Thomas had asked, she was ready to just put the apple juice up his ass.
Yes. Oh, and Garcelle's in this movie.
Man,
in the second sequel.
Man, some people, you know, they don't know how fine Garcelle and is consistent from Coming to America.
Loretta.
You know, what was it? The Jamie Foxx show, Fancy. You understand? She played in Bad Company with Chris Rock. Oh my God, this woman never loses that fineness, man. Whew.
Yeah. No, yeah. Garcelle was bad. Yeah. Like fancy, like.
No. Whew. She's dancing with Cedric in the train, man. Like, just amazing scene, man. I love it.
Oh man. And Bob was in this movie, singing like backup and stuff. And Cedric was like, man, like you're not doing it right. Like, man, like I can't wait till my friend Rara gets out. Yo, do you think Cedric was more funnier in the first one or the second one?
Man, oh, that's a tough one. He had more of a bigger role because you know they kept doing the flashbacks of when he was, you know, when he was working with like Craig. I was going to say Craig, Ice Cube's dad. You know, so his role was more bigger. Man, ooh. Oh, that's tough, man. That scene with Queen Latifah is golden. Like, that's a golden scene. It's like a Def Jam.
Man,
it's like a backyard Def comedy jam. Like, you know.
He took that plate off of Keke Palmer's hand.
Here comes the recognize that after it was young Keke. You know, Palmer, you know, but man, another
childhood star that never got into like issues.
That's what I'm saying. Even remember, like, you know, I know you know this, but like Megan Good was in like Friday, the first one with, you know, when Ice Cube and Big Worm are like, you know, it's like bang.
Like, hurry up! Like, I hate him.
Yeah, I got faith. He's like, oh man, crazy scene. But like, you know, some of the child actresses, I don't know. I think maybe it's just the way the ones above, like the parents or the people around them, they probably got get into their, you know, their mindset. But some child actresses do, child actors or actresses do like go on to have successful careers.
Like Jason Weaver is another one.
Yeah.
I believe if you have like the right people in your corner, I believe you can get through those obstacles. Yeah. That's my opinion.
That's it. Smart guy, you know, Jason Weaver.
Smart guy, no pun intended.
He's a smart guy.
And we forgot to talk about this person in the first movie. We forgot to talk about the amazing Keith David.
Ooh, man.
Lester Wallace.
Yeah, I You know when the scene when he comes to his senses and he's like, I'm not selling the shop, and he tries to give the check back, and Keith David is like, this whole thing, you giving this money back, like this really vexes me. And he asks, he's like, I don't even know, I don't want to do that to you, ho. I don't even know what vexes means,
Yeah.
He leaves it on the table and he goes.
Hey. Then his bodyguard, he got chased by his bodyguard.
He jumped over the fence and the dog scared. He's like, this money is yours. The shop is mine. I was like, oh.
Like, it's yours. It's yours.
It's yours.
Man, people just don't know. The first Barbershop is hilarious.
Amazing.
It's an amazing piece of work.
Yeah.
And then Queen Latifah, she branched off to do beauty salon. You want to talk about beauty salon?
Man, so
what do you think of beauty salon?
That was a very cool what was funny, like as I said, it was around the same time, the one-on-one series. They also had like a spin-off series called Cuts. Like, I wonder if you ever know it. I always saw Beauty Shop as like the Cuts to like the Barbershop series. Like, it was just a spin-off, like, just like chill.
I don't know what it is, that early 2000s.
Yeah.
Everyone had to make a show or a movie about barbershop and beauty salons. Yeah.
Like, it felt like it was the trend, and it got translated to series. So it was nice. Me just like, being such a fan of like Queen Latifah, like loving her from, your MTV Raps to Living Single, to Set It Off, of course, such a classic film from the 90s, and I seen her in this, man. I was like, yeah, she just held her own. Like, I feel it works much because she is the lead, she can carry the film.
Yeah, because in previous movies, she was like the co-star.
Yes. So
I think this is like her first like main like starring role, kind of.
Because correct me if I'm
before
wrong.
That was like Bringing Down the House.
I was just gonna say that, GQ. I know, like Bringing Down the House and the last holiday with LL Cool J. I think they may have came maybe just
at the same time. Yeah,
at the same time, maybe same time and that.
Taxi.
I was just oh my
Taxi.
God, bro! I went to the cinema to watch Taxi. Like, it was around this. It was not too long after White Chicks. We talked about when they came the same time. Taxi. Oh.
Hey man, 2004 had some weird movies.
Very.
Had some like, why did y'all waste y'all time making this movie?
Yeah. Sometimes, Taxi. Oh.
Taxi is one of those movies I really didn't care for.
Oh man, I wish I could get my money back. I can't.
Just like I want my money back from Little Man, Wayne Brothers.
Man.
We will.
Man.
That's another story.
Man.
But Queen Latifah, Beauty Salon.
Yeah. Beauty. I remember it had that movie had a lot of cameos. Like I saw oh my God, I couldn't name escape me. The one who was in All of Us with Dwayne Martin. Lisa, is it Lisa?
Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray, is that her name?
Yeah.
Beauty Shop.
And
again, same time All of Us was being on show.
The girl from Girlfriends. I forgot her name.
Oh man.
The mom from Crooklyn.
Yeah, she was in the name. If you don't know it, put it down.
Cheryl Underwood.
Yeah.
There's another comedian I can't forget.
In Beauty
Can't
Shop.
remember.
Yeah.
She was in the Jamie Foxx show. I can't remember her name.
She
was Fancy's friend.
In
the fourth season, I can't remember her name.
She came in with
Cheryl something. Not Cheryl Underwood.
She's on that show. Not the the Real. There's that Real that talk show. She was on the other one, but Sharon Osbourne and those ones who have that 4-panel.
No, that's Cheryl Underwood. I'm talking about the other one. I can't. She was on the Jamie Foxx show. She was Fancy's friend.
She was in Ride
In the
Along as
later,
well. Was she in Ride Along? I think the second.
she was in.
Tika Sumpter's friend, like Kevin Hart. I think she may have been that, but I know the one you're talking about.
Hey, drop that name in the YouTube comment section if you know her name. I can't think of her name, but yeah, but yeah, like you said, there was a lot of special cameos in that movie. Birdman was in this. Bird.
What's that respect on my
Number one
name?
stunner. All three of y'all. Like,
are you finished? Are you done? Are you finished or are you done? What are we talking about here?
What happened to that boy?
What happened to what? Oh man, I'm pulling up on you now, man. I'm pulling up on you right now.
Keisha Knight Paulin was in this movie
from the Cosby Show.
Yeah, I think that was her like return.
Yeah.
To the mainstream.
You know.
But what I think about Beauty Salon?
Yeah, what was your?
It wasn't horrible. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. It wasn't the greatest, but it was solid. It was solid.
It's a great as I said,
it had some funny moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt it works all together in the barbershop like universe. You know,
right.
The films. I think it's a great like slot. You know, especially if you're gonna watch all these films together. Say like if Sunday like today, you're gonna say, okay, not Friday, it's Sunday.
Right.
Barbershop.
Honestly, if I had to put a Beauty Salon, I would put Beauty Salon like at the top ranking of straight to DVD movies.
Yes.
I mean,
it
got a movie release date, but it was cool. It was cool. I had nothing bad to say about Beauty Salon.
I believe, I know when you watch Beauty Shop, it's like you kind of know what to expect.
Beauty Shop, yeah. I keep calling it Beauty Salon. My bad. Beauty Shop, yeah.
Beauty Shop is it's all the same. I've been to them,
Oh.
But yeah, I just feel like for what it is, especially with what they're working with, I think it does its job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because in that movie, she moves to Atlanta.
Yes.
She works at she was working for some Russian or something like that.
The blonde
yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
It's a noble I think A-list or B-list actor.
Yeah. So she works at this salon. I think she quits, then moves to Atlanta. Yeah. Then she was given her own salon, and the salon turned out to be raggedy.
Yeah.
And there was like a hole in the wall, and some guy was playing the piano.
Yeah.
And a little girl from Everybody Hates Chris was there. Oh yeah. So that's what I remember from Beauty Salon. Then of course the dude, old boss came and peeped out competition, and yeah. So that's pretty much what Beauty Shop is about.
I always feel it's a good film, just to watch it.
Yeah. The third sequel to Barbershop. What is your take on the third one? Right. What do you think about it? Because that came at a time because Barbershop was taking place at Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago, and there was already like news about how bad like Chicago is. But what's your take?
I do feel, as I said, Barbershop 2 and Barbershop 1, they work so good together, especially when you've seen them, after Barbershop 1 and Barbershop 2. When they said they were going to do a third one, I was excited because I was like, yeah. Remember, I did feel it was too late. It was a late sequel, even after watching it, I was like, yo, man, they should have made this,
like in the late 2000s,
late 2000s, yeah.
maybe
And the
early.
reason why I'll say this, bro, GQ, like I think the main thing, the culture changed, like society changed, social media. The biggest thing that is, if you see the Barbershop Freedom, you see that one, the whole social media, the internet, that is incorporated in Barbershop Free. And even just not even that, just the way I hate to say it, I'm gonna be like just the communities, like LGBT is now a thing, me too. So it's like they can't go as raw with some of the jokes as you see Cedric is in the first one. So that's what I did feel with the third one. I think it was just in another era.
Because Cedric wasn't really raw in this. He just had like a few cameos.
It was just like that kind of, that touchy, like, oh, I want to do this, but you're just like, okay, like, just like, I was like, nah, this is not like, Cedric from the first one, like Rosa Parks, It wasn't that.
No, because Barbershop 3, like you said, Barbershop 3, the climate change, and it was at a time where social media was really taking off, and there was already like, because Chicago was getting like a bad rep up in the news. So they had to like, so they had to like play off of based on what's happening in the news. So that's what I got from this movie. So, but how I feel about Barbershop 3, it was okay. I accept it for what it was.
I know. Man. It's funny we both said that, because we both were, it's like the wavelength, like we can see the difference if you've grown up, especially like us.
I appreciate the message. I appreciate the message. And Ice Cube, his son, like grown up now, and he's starting to get into trouble, and he's trying to keep his son at like the straight path.
Streets. Tiger, the rapper, he's basically
I could not take him seriously.
I know. He's trying
because when I think of Tiger, I think of Rack City, I think of put the lime in the coconut. I'm like, man, Tiger's playing a gangster.
I'm not gonna, get refix. It's never been like, I do love like kind of, I think some rappers can translate well to acting, but it's not all of them. Tupac, he's a great rapper, great actor. Will Smith, you're good, you're good, okay rapper.
Hey, hold on.
Will Smith
since you mentioned it, let's talk about the rappers that can't act. We're gonna talk about Common, since he's in this movie. Common, me and my mom always talk about this. Common is a great rapper. Great rapper. Horrible actor.
Holy thing.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like he's reading cue cards.
Yes. Hey, I love Common. I love Common. I love Go. I love The Corner. I love Testify. But when it comes to his acting, it is trash.
Horrendous.
Like, if you watch the movie just right,
of like Common and Kanye, who came up, around the same time. I'm a fan of Common, but I just want to keep it 100, man. Like, some of these movies,
if you watch the movie just right, Queen Latifah's in it.
Right.
Common is the co-star in his basketball. I'm just looking at this movie in the way he's like shooting baskets. I'm like, yo, he is garbage. So like he really just scored a layup over Dwight Howard like that.
I was like, really? I was like, huh? And that I think this could even be a topic for another time. Like, what do you think about that? Like, you have these actors who go to Hollywood, they study like drama, done school plays, and like, you know, they're going like to get that big break, but then like a rapper, like a Tiger or a Common, or even let's say like ASAP Rocky could just like get these spots that they worked, you know, for air. What do you think about that? It's hard,
my
man.
My first question is how? How you landed that role? Like how?
I don't know, man.
Like how?
Some of it's status, like status.
Yeah.
Some of it may just be the right.
Just like that, just like the previous video we done.
Yeah.
When we talked about Beyonce and her acting.
Exactly. So another one. You can see it for guys like me and GQ. We watch and we study these movies. We can tell when the acting is not on.
It's horrible. Common is one of the actors that cannot act. Like Common is a great rapper.
Yeah.
Horrible actor.
Just straight up, yeah.
Damn it, Common.
Oh man, I'm just that was probably the most hardest scenes to watch. Like him and when he was with Nicki Minaj, because you know she's in this as well, and I was like, oh man,
Nicki Minaj is a better actress. Her acting is better than Common.
Yeah. You know,
I can tolerate so much of Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I can. She at least brings some energy, you know, with Nicki.
Yeah.
You know, like she has like a presence. You know, I don't know if it's good or bad presence, but you know, Nicki Minaj has arrived. You know,
right?
You know, so you know her. She was cool. What did you think about that other dude? He was in that show. Was it New Girl or something? The black dude.
Lamar.
Forgot his name.
Lamar. No, that's not Lamar. I wrote the actor down. Lamar and Moore.
Yes.
Yeah, because I seen him. He did some stuff on BET back in the day. Yeah. That's how I remember him.
Right.
And I've seen New Girl. I've seen New Girl.
Yeah.
It's a solid show.
I was
solid show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, New Girl's solid.
Yeah.
And I think he was the funniest in the sequel.
Right.
This sequel.
In the third one. Yeah. You know. And
because he played he played the nerdy type.
The nerdy one, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't.
He got the girl. Hey, he got the girl. He got the girl. Hey, and the girl was like looking decent. She was decent in that movie. I'm like, okay, I see it. I see it. Like, look at you. Like my Birdman hand rub. Like, I see you.
AMS.
Deion Cole was in this movie. Everybody except for Troy Garrity and Michael Eli.
Yeah,
they were in this movie.
It would have been nice to see them, you know,
like a
continuation. Like I thought they were like real big, you know, great.
Yeah, there were big staples in that movie. Yeah. Like, man, Isaac signed this movie, man. My man Jamie's not in this movie.
Yeah. You know, so it just felt it had
missing.
The Barbershop name, but it just didn't feel like it was attached to the first two. You know, in my opinion, you know, I just
felt flat.
I just say, you know, but again, I do think it may be for another generation, you know, because I feel again that's like sometimes the issues. I think Coming to America had this problem as well. Like the sequel was way too long away, you know. So they're already thinking like, okay, it's a new generation now. What's hot now? Social media, reality TV.
Yeah.
You know, ratchetness, you know, so they want to appeal to what is the trend now rather than like just keeping it simple, you know what I mean? As like Cedric was in the first two films, you know?
Right. I just wish Cedric had like more movie time. I wish he would have like came out just throwing uppercuts and jabs and haymakers in this movie. He just same with like Martin Lawrence in Bad Boys 3.
Yes. Well,
that's how I felt with Cedric in this movie.
Way more reserved, like dialed it back, Yeah.
I think he's like taking the back seat, like let these other new guys
new generation of
get the
characters.
shine. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I just mean, but I feel like if they were gonna do that way, I don't think they needed to bring the original characters. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, because I think they tried to balance the previous characters with the new ones. But it would have been better like if they had just, made focus on like Ice Cube's son and his one, and then like the guy from New Girl, Nicki Minaj, Common. Oh,
Deion Cole.
Deion Cole
Deion Cole had more like movie time.
Yeah, so it would have been nice to see, something more. But I mean, I can't complain. I've seen like, worse movies. It's decent. It's decent. It's probably the least one I return to though. If I watch all of them, I'll even watch Beauty Shop with maybe Barbershop too, just because of Queen Latifah. But like that's why I was even trying to, get like a viewing of it recently. But like it's the least one I return to the Barbershop.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah. Then let's talk about the soundtrack because Barbershop had a great soundtrack. Like the first one, you had Jagged Edge, Fabulous. I know E was probably had something to do with it, and Mr. Cheeks likes coming action. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Then the second one, Sleepy Brown and Outkast. And Mary J. Blige, Black Eyed Peas,
Great.
Petey Pablo, Avant, and I can't remember what was on the third one. I don't know if anybody was on the third one.
Again, I'm guessing it's either Tiger's obviously gonna be in there. Common. Oh my God. Nicki Minaj.
But the music really stuck out to me, and especially in the first one, first two. What were your thoughts?
Oh man, even when you're telling me about the soundtrack, I remember the intro to the first Barbershop. It's like oh my God.
Yeah.
It shows all the montage of all the like cuts. Bro, that was smooth. I love the intro.
That's how you know it's going to be a good movie, bro.
Yeah. Bring it. And in Barbershop 2, it's like it has like the Black Eyed Peas, and even the track you said, the track when Garcelle Boubès and Cedric, in the train, I love that one,
Yeah. Almost a shoulder.
And then in the third one, like, man, and I'm not hating. I am not hating on the music from that time. I am not. But there's very like little tracks. I don't remember the intro or even most of like the signature like tracks from it, and it just didn't appeal to me as like the first two.
First two. Yeah, I definitely agree. So we pretty much covered almost. Okay, what were your favorite scenes from the series? Like Barbershop 1, 2, 3. You could throw Beauty Salon. What were some of your favorite scenes?
All right. Oh man, the first one. It's gotta be the apple juice one. Like without questions, the first one.
Yes.
Oh who drank my apple juice? Like that was, I don't know. Huh? You don't hear me? And it's like, stop cussing. I put
a big
S. So do not drink me. Jimmy was like, baby, don't drink it. Baby,
evaporated. Baby, about to slap you. He's like, Terry, what?
What?
Jimmy drunk your apple juice.
Yeah, he's like, yo, did you have the ocular?
Hey.
The ocular. He's like, what's ocular?
Hey, hold on. Hey, then my man Cedric, he was like, Quiet boy wants to know.
Yeah. Like,
Oh man, my
knock
man
his
Cedric was
college ass
instigating that
out,
whole
man. Knock
scene.
it, knock it.
Yo, another scene. Another scene is when the girl that broke Malcolm Brown's car or something like that.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Oh my god! You know what's so cold about that?
Yo,
He was
that was
getting,
so
he was
wrong.
getting the Jermaine Jackson perm. You know,
Yo, my man was smooth like
he
in the
was saying
scalp
that. You
wash.
know what I would do? I would crack that.
Everybody was just
you know.
everybody was just standing there.
Yeah.
Everybody was just standing there watching this girl just
And then
beat the hell out of this car.
Oh my god!
Like
when he said like the name of the car, he was like, was it Crow? I forget the name of it.
Like everybody just smooth looked at him like,
that's my car.
my car. Like that's my car. Like what you doing? What you doing?
Man, I just bought this car.
He said, "This is Michael Brown car." Like no, this ain't Michael Brown car.
I didn't even know how to drive. I didn't even know how to drive at the time, but I could feel his pain, yo.
Yeah. Yo, another favorite scene. Another favorite scene was the $5, bro.
Ooh, I saw. All right, guys, gotta check GQ Jamal's reenactment of this. I already saw it on YouTube, and I was like, I could already vision it in my head. You want to cause a scene, man? For $5? $5?
Like it ain't even about the money. It's a principle. My man said that with a smooth. He was smooth about it. Like it's the principle.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? GQ, we're gonna get caught. You know what? We're gonna get caught because
it's like wow. And everybody I ruined it for everybody. You're like, woo! Like you that dumb brother.
And it was even funny after he said, like, oh, I'll tell you this, if it happened to you, you would have done this. I said, I would have whooped his ass last week.
Hey, Anthony Anderson was getting tortured that whole movie, bro.
Oh, man. The first one is man, even though when the patch, you know, it cut the
patch, little kid's patch, man.
The finance mother comes in. Oh, look!
Everybody was just staring at him. Here comes Cedric eating the chicken bone. He like,
oh my god!
Oh man,
the first
in the fight scene between Dinka and Terry's man.
Yeah,
he's like that was a safari punch.
He laid him out, man.
Yeah, like dang.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. First one had a lot of like funny scenes, and second one had some funny scenes too. The whole barbecue scene was funny, and there was another scene I can't think of. Oh yeah, when Deion Cole's baby mom baby mom came in
his chick, you know, and she was saying like how she's got like a nine. She said she had like nails, she had a pitchfork, she had knives, guns. Your little toddler Peters, man.
Oh man, my man got violated. Oh man, he said, like man, they told him, man, you wouldn't even go home if your life was dependent on it, something like that.
Yeah. Smash, man. Man.
Well, yeah, man.
So many. The one as well, like I preferred too when they find out like Ricky and what's it, Eve's character? They were. Yeah. When when that guy was running for office, you know, he was in the bar. Yeah, it's a lot of commotion. You know, great.
Oh yeah, it was so intense in that movie. Yeah. In that scene,
I swear,
man. But so we covered pretty much everything from the barbershop culture, the first three barbershops, the beauty salon. Maybe last two. How would you rank these movies? And what's your like honest like ranking with these films? Like how would you rank these?
And all right, so without question, I'll start from the top. It's the first barbershop. Without question, it's an instant classic.
Yeah.
Gold that you got from Friday in the 90s. Now it's just in the 2000s, and it was just so cool seeing like Ice Cube back, Cedric, and Keith David as the villain. I think why the first one works best because I think Keith David as the villain,
Oh yeah.
trying to get that. I feel it worked so well. They complemented each other best, and then the Anthony Anderson, taking the ATM when there's no money in there. That's hilarious.
$50,000 reward.
Oh my God, all that, and similar to Friday, it's all done in one day, the first one.
Yeah.
So it starts off in the morning when Ice Cube's coming to open the store to when they're now chasing, Anthony, him and Ricky are going to chase Anthony Anderson for the money. So I like that, to the Friday. So the first one, definitely number one. In number two, would have to be Barbershop 2. I would have to say, not as good as the first one, but they bring the characters, they bring that energy, from the first one, and I just love that they kind of like expanded a bit on the characters. Like Jimmy's now working for that the Senate or the one.
Yeah, the senator. Yeah.
Ricky's trying to go back to school.
GED.
Eve now is like,
Terry still Terry.
Yeah, so it's like
yeah.
So it was nice seeing them like it continued the story with the characters. So I love that. In third place,
this one gets tough, y'all. This one gets tough.
The stove's about to get hot, for this one. Whew, man. All right, I'm probably gonna get hate for this, man, but it's gotta be said. Oh man, because I'm a Queen Latifah. I mentioned this earlier. I'm a huge Queen Latifah.
I know where you're going with this.
I'm gonna have to say Beauty Shop, man. And you could say, he old, he hated,
I definitely agree, man.
Yeah. As I said, this came out at a time when TV and movies were golden. So, like I mentioned, the series, One-on-One, Bertie Mac Show, My Wife and Kids, they all had like similar scenes of when they go to the barbershop. So I could watch Beauty Shop, even knowing that it's not as good as the first two, but I could be like, this is cool. It's not like I have to skip it. I can still watch it, So yeah, I would definitely say, and I said Queen Latifah, I believe, carries the film.
Oh yeah.
100. So yeah, definitely that. And last but is least, Barbershop 3. It's the one, as I said. I don't return to it too much. I think what it differs from the first three is just the changing of times and culture. A lot changed from the early 2000s to like the 2010s. There's a big significant change on music, entertainment, and pop culture. So I think it was very dialed back. As the first four, as the first three. So that's what would be yours, GQ?
Yeah, that's great. That's great, man. Hey man, you took the words right out of my mouth.
All right. So you got the similar.
So my ratings. To me, of course, Barbershop 1 is number one, hands down, because great storyline, funny scenes from beginning to end. This movie had me dying. I love the music.
Yeah.
Then the first opening scene, the conversation between Anthony Anderson and I forgot the dude's name, but yeah, they were talking about this female with a big ass. Like, yeah.
Oh my God.
And messed up Ricky's car. Like that set the whole tone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Barbershop one, number one. Like I said, I love the storyline, the comedy in this movie, and it had some drama scenes.
Yeah.
It had some drama scenes, I would. Yeah.
Sure, man.
Second one, all right. In second place, Barbershop 2. It still continue with Barbershop 1. The like story still continues.
Yeah.
Not as funny as the first one, but it still had its moments.
Yeah.
Like you said, I like how the characters did more, branch off and do more. We got to see more of Cedric's character. We got to see um Jimmy doing other things. We got to see Ricky. He's starting to get his life together. And Terry was still Terry. Yeah. Kenan Thompson was hilarious.
Yeah.
Man,
Nice.
Kenan Thompson's character, everybody has that one person that think it's annoying.
Yeah. You could say he thinks he's all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No pun intended, man.
Yo. Wow. Yeah. Everybody knows this one person that thinks that has it all and like big headed.
Yeah.
But that finds that person annoying. So that's what Kenan Thompson's character reminds me of. And Ice Cube, Calvin still Calvin.
That was it.
Yeah, Calvin's still Calvin. Yeah. He's more passionate about his shop. He's like trying to compete with Nappy Cuts in the second one. So that's second place. And Queen Latifah was funny in the second one. Then of course coming in third place, Beauty Shop.
Yeah.
I would say Beauty Shop and Barbershop 2 neck and neck, because Beauty Shop had some funny scenes. But I watch Barbershop 2 the most, so that's why I put Beauty Shop in third place. I don't remember too much of the movie, but I've seen it a lot on TV. Then yeah, I love that Queen Latifah branched off and got her own movie.
Yeah.
So that's number 3, and of course number 4.
Damn, no.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your movie cry. Yeah, so Barbershop 3 is in fourth place because I love the message. I just feel like at times it was just blah. It was just yeah. So there you have it. That's my rating. Rich ManZ, any final thoughts of the whole barbershop culture, the Barbershop series, beauty salon, beauty shop, beauty stop, beauty salon.
I remember we did that with Menace to Society. You know, I
feel like the whole beauty. I feel like yeah.
It's the same. But yes, bro, on the whole barbershop culture, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it's such a place, especially when you go, it's a place to kick it. You know, like especially in the black barbershop, you know, you got generations, like different generations who give you like just different, you know, funny stories. Like sometimes they'll give you like lessons. You know, don't do this, knowledge. You know, I want you. You know,
like you can go there and play video games.
You know, so it's always a place. Like there was times when I would cut my hair and I would just stay back, you know, just for like a couple of hours, just to, you know, kick it, you know, chill out with like the barbers and just talk. You know, we talk about like, you know, sports, you know, what's trending and all that, you know. So it's
life.
Life, you know, so it's always home. And then with the movies, what I loved was watching, especially the first Barbershop, and you know, watching that and just the relatability, you know, of going in of like when because like there was no white barbers in my store, and I can imagine if there was one, they'd be like,
Right.
"Nah, I'm straight, dog." You know.
Yeah.
That happens to
Somebody
Troy
look at him because
guarantee.
he's white that he can't like cut hair,
Uncut.
like people's hair. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
relate.
So I could relate to especially the first two, you know, of the cookout, you know, when you see
Right.
like you know, these two arguing, you know, I was like, yeah, but it's the first two are really classic films. I would
Yeah.
definitely say I appreciate Barbershop 2 more now than
Yeah.
especially after seeing the third one. I appreciate it way more.
Yeah. And he
Thank
said
God,
it.
thank
Rich
God.
ManZ.
Yeah.
He said it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, same with you, man. The barbershop is just that go-to. The barbershop just that go-to spot just to kick it and relax and just get your mind off things. Talk to your favorite barbers.
Yeah.
The barbers are there to like get you right, get your hair looking nice. Rather it's school, jobs, just everyday life. Like it feels good just to, bro. I'm telling you, it feels good to get a fresh cut.
Oh man.
That moment when you get a fresh cut, you just have to like drive around the city, like man, like you got
Take the
you
hood
want
off. You
everybody,
got the hood off.
yeah,
Please.
yeah, you want everybody to like look at your fresh cut, like man, I'm looking nice, and
Feel like a
yo,
new
like I said,
person. Feel like a
yeah, you feel
new
like a new
person.
man, you feel like a new person,
Yeah.
and like I said in the beginning, that when your lineup is crooked, that will mess up your month, bro. That will mess up.
Yeah.
That will be the longest 2 weeks ever, bro.
Oh, I'm telling you. I get
Yeah.
the, you know, now they say like, you know, stop the capping. You know, it means like if you're hiding.
Stop
Like,
it,
I was already doing that before, man. Like when I was just like hiding
bro.
on
I don't care what anybody says, bro. Everybody had a messed up lineup
100%.
one point of their life.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was man. I used to sometimes just cut it. If my fade was best, I just have to shave it like Samuel Jackson and like, you know, stuff. You know, I just had to to get that. Bing Rames, you know, Bing Rames, like Pulp
Big
Fiction.
rain.
Yeah.
Yo, my man said big rain.
Bing Rames, man. Pulp Fiction, man. Out of sight, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, man, I appreciate Barbershop, the series,
Yeah,
especially 1 and 2.
yeah,
I, Barbershop had Barbershop had a solid series. How like 1, 2, and 3, they were solid. Like they never had like a real bad sequel. That's why I appreciate the series so much.
just to insert it, if you were to compare like the Barbershop series to like House Party or the Friday series, where would you think it would rank up? House Party,
How would I compare Friday,
the
House Party?
series, the
Oh,
series.
the trio.
Yeah,
Okay.
the whole, yeah, because they all have free Friday, House Party, and
All in beauty shop. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Where would you put that?
which series
Yeah,
is better in my opinion?
yeah.
Dang.
Tricky one.
Okay. Yo,
Yeah, 'cause I always used to
in
debate.
my opinion,
Yeah,
based off an enjoyment,
and like rewatchability, you know, like how many times you return. Because I'll give my one after, bro. I want to hear your first.
which series I watch the most?
Yeah, House Party
Yo, my
Friday.
man dropped a yo.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
We used to debate this in school, man. Like, especially House Party on Friday. He always used to say, "It's not easy.
Yo,
Tough."
I would say, just my opinion.
Yeah,
I would have to say House Party.
yeah. First one.
Then Friday,
Friday.
second.
Right.
Barbershop. I'm not putting Barbershop as last because Barbershop as a package was a great franchise. But I go to House Party the most.
Yes, right. House party, right.
Then Friday.
Man, yeah. My one would be similar. I think only later I changed it to Friday series. So I would put Friday series 1, House Party 2, not House Party 2. I mean,
Yeah.
House Party, not the Pajama Jammy Jam.
Not the pajamas, like, it don't hurt nobody. She's mine. Boom.
Nothing. So like I'll put the Friday series on because I think the first Friday is a unmatched classic. Like first
Right.
you know, and I think next Friday and Friday after next, you know, after checking GQ Jamal's review, I was like, I gotta watch this, man.
Yeah.
I gotta watch Friday after this. Then like House Party, I love the House Party 1, of course, classic. 2, it was good, not as good as the first one. House Party 3, you could check my review on that. You know,
that was the first. Hey, that was the first review I watched for the House Party 3.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I felt the same way. House Party 3. House Party 3 was just terrible.
It was just so bad, man. Like
it was terrible.
I just felt like I was watching the different
genre. Like, dang, this is how y'all go out for your last film. I'm like, yo.
I was disappointed, man. I was just like, and I'm like, nah, you know. So, you know, but however, as is if you just look at just because what I tried to do, and I said this in that review, is I see like Class Act as like the House Party 3, you know what I mean? Like if you get a House Party 3, I'd say if you put 1,
like if you put that as a package, then
solid,
that's solid.
You know,
solid.
You know, I say like just because of that Class Act, House Party 2 and House Party 1, that would be like second. And Barbershop would be the, you know, and again, as you said, GQ, is not saying like Barbershop is lower than any of those movies. I'm just saying comparing it to the mighty House Party series and Friday. Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, so okay. So we talking about the ratings and the impacts of Barbershop. So Rich ManZ, any final thoughts? Before we wrap up?
Man, final thoughts is like, if you haven't seen the Barbershop series, I would definitely say go see the first one. It's a must needed for anyone who is, you know, I'm not even saying into Black culture, but like anyone who is, you know, around the way. That makes sense.
So I feel like any race can appreciate
anyone.
This. Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. For sure. You know,
I feel like it's for everyone.
It's for everyone. That's true.
Yeah.
Especially when you look at it now, it's like it's very relatable. You know, like for
very slept on because I haven't seen too many people review Barbershop.
No,
because I think me and you, we're gonna be like one of the first few people to review Barbershop and talk about Barbershop culture.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not too much on like.
And I think barbers can appreciate this review.
Yes. You know, I have a few of my barbers from back in the day. I'm gonna be like, I gotta say, hey man, you know, we talked about your world, you know.
Like this is for you.
This is for you.
This so for you and you and you and you. This is dedicated for the barber, to the barber, and you and you.
But I'm saying like to close, like you would definitely have a fun watching the series, you know. Again, it's my opinion at GQ what we think about the third one. You know, if you want to include that, do that if you must. But I'm thinking like the first two, and including Beauty Shop, Queen Latifah. It's a solid series.
Yeah. My final thoughts. Definitely go check out Barbershop. It will have you dying from beginning to end. The characters are amazing, phenomenal, especially Cedric the Entertainer. Like I said earlier, Cedric the Entertainer to me is like the heart of the series.
Yeah.
Without Cedric the Entertainer, there will be honestly no Barbershop because he he really stole some scenes in this movie. And Barbershop is to me, it's for everyone. You can laugh. There's scenes where you you will laugh your ass off. Um, there's scenes where there's some sad scenes and scenes that you can just learn from.
Yeah.
But honestly, as a whole, Barbershop is a slept on movie. Everyone can appreciate. So that's my final thoughts of Barbershop. But yeah. So everyone, I just want to thank you, thank you again for tuning in, for watching this movie, watching this video. It's another
Felt
blooper.
like a movie.
Yo, it felt like a movie for real. Our reviews are like an hour, so
Yeah,
it's a movie.
I swear.
It's a movie. We're dropping games.
We cover all parts.
All aspects.
All
Yeah, all
aspects.
parts.
So
Yeah.
true.
We're like the ESPN. We're like
Yes.
first and 10 or whatever
Yeah,
the
hot
show.
take. Is it a hot,
Hot
take? Skip
take,
Bayless
yeah.
and Skip wow, great name. What's Skip Bayless and what was his name?
Yeah.
Skip. Like that.
Yeah. Oh man. Like I said, thank you again for tuning in while watching this video. I really appreciate it a lot. Make sure y'all go check out my YouTube channel. That is GQ Jamal. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. Check out my reviews. Check out my reactions. Check out all of my content. Like I said in every video, if you have a movie, show, cartoon, music videos, random scenes from anything, drop a comment down below. You know, a closed mouth do not get fed if you do not comment. So do not complain when you don't see your favorite series.
Yeah.
Like, how come you never review the shows I like, the movies I like? Because you do not comment. You do not comment. You do not take the time to request a show, movie, whatever. So until you do that, you know what to do.
That's it.
Because I would love to request. I would love to make a video of your request. So do that. And before we close out, once again, I have to thank you again, Rich ManZ, for making a special appearance of this video. Thank you again for reviewing Barbershop and talking about Barbershop culture. He is a regular guest on the show. This is not his last time being on the show. I'm always on this show, so he's going to be on my show. So he's not a special guest anymore. He's a recurring guest, recurring cast member. Yo, so when you see this brother on my screen,
Waldo from Family
yeah. When you see this brother on my platform, y'all better give him applause because, man, I really appreciate him always taking the time to just have me on this platform. So I'm returning the favor. So yeah.
Comment, go message for these reviews, man. You know.
Yeah, man. Also, go check out his content. Go check out his content. He does reviews just like me. He does great reviews.
Thanks,
he does like go check out his Ballers review.
And
another slept on movie.
Onto it,
Yeah.
People know. Like it was like I had watched some episodes, and he was like, "Go check it. It's on HBO." And I fell in love with it. I was like, I gotta.
Hey man, that's what I love to put people on shows.
Yeah.
To show that they never like seen. That's all I like to do. Yeah. But yeah, definitely go check out Rich ManZ's content. He has amazing quality content. I think you will love his content. But until next time, everyone, we're going to close this video. So till next time, everyone, this is GQTV. Let me get closer to the mic. This is GQTV, and I am your boy, the one and only, the rock star. I am Steven Spielberg. I am Muhammad Ali. I am GQ Ali. I am GQX. I am whatever name you can think of. I am the girlfriend's favorite YouTuber.
That's the one.
No, seriously.
Okay.
I'm not being big headed, y'all, but for real, I am GQ Jamal. Till next time, everyone. Peace.
Peace, guys.
Go crazy on them. I see why they're hitting on you. Go crazy on them. I wanna put that.